The time is 12:06 on this early Friday morning, October 6, 2017. It is time now for the Peter Channel. Start off news on this early Friday morning, October 6, 2017. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for tonight, a summary of overnight news headlines on this early Friday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12:06 a.m. and on top of the Peter Channel, sign off news is the true secret of NRA success as Murphy misses on NRA track record. President Trump plans to declare that Iran nuclear deal is not in the national interest. Robert Mills' team met with Russia's dossier offer. Trump storm Nate kills 20 in Central America as it heads toward the U.S. Japanese woman dies from overwork after 159 hours overtime in a month. Catalonia media reflected polarized Spanish society. 3 Utah-connected families escaped Puerto Rico, but not before Hurricane Maria rained devastation on the island. Treasury Secretary Military's flight totaled $811,000 were legal, but poorly justified, Watchdog said. Stephen Paddock Bookworms for Lollapalooza scattered at Fenway Park before Las Vegas attack. Trump had a dinner with a military commander set calm before the storm. John Kelly's personal cell phone was covered by his White House believes. California Governor Jerry Brown signed Sanctuary State bill. Looking at some local news from the Sun Chronicle. Niece of Mansfield woman injured in Las Vegas shooting meets president. Plainville, one of the prosecutors who won a manslaughter conviction against Michelle Carter's widely publicized Texas suicide trial is now a district court judge. Attleboro looks to get more control over business signs. Mansfield focused on traffic and computers. Local lawmakers open and closing gun law loophole. Local officials urge basic medical training in the wake of hurricanes and Vegas massacre. In order that Thursday night's Board of Selectmen meeting, candidates for running for the spot that vacated by Jim Milty at the Norfolk and Bristol districts spoke their mind to the front of the Norton Board of Selectmen meeting Thursday night. They were Paul Feeney, the Democrat, Joe Schutzley, the Independent, and Jake Ventura, Republican. They spoke about what they can do for the town of Norton as the special, as the state election will be October 17th. Netflix once more as it will be raising prices on 2 streaming plans. Woman dragged off Southwest plane flames profound. She was a brown woman with a hoodie. Firm behind fearless girl censure underpaid female workers according to the feds. Payday loans face new charges. Can borrowers afford them? The armament pesticides 75% of honey worldwide according to a study. The organization deep in mystery of alien megastructure star. Michigan mom is jailed for 7 days after refusing to vaccinate 9-year-old son because it's going against her beliefs. Signatures stop covering most OxyContin prescriptions. Sacramento County in California scrambles to prevent hepatitis A outbreak. Bacterial infection tracelet peddling spreads and it's a drug resistant. Peter Joe News Time is 12:09 on this early Friday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and trend report on this early Friday morning. Beep! Let's start it off on the MBTA, where it's looking good on the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. Okay, highways and byways of New England on this early Friday morning. Merritt Parkway, westbound side. It's slow to Milford stretch. Mass back westbound side. So to Lawyer, put down at Austin Barrett Toast. Count Toast. Little slow, some tunnels. Looking good. Yeah, up north otherwise. Looking good. The 6-state New England region. Peter Chill News Time is 12:10 on this early Friday morning. It's time now for a weather report. The latest on Trump Storm Nate. So location 15.8 at the north, 84.7 at the west. Maps sustained winds 40 miles an hour. Moving northwest at 12 miles an hour. Latest public advisory. Nate center about over offshore the eastern coast of Honduras. Hurricane and storm surge watches issued for a portion of the U.S. Gulf Coast. Storm surge watches have been issued from Morgan City, Louisiana, eastward to Alabama, Florida border, including the northern and western shores of Lake Pontchartrain. A hurricane watch has been issued from Morgan City, Louisiana, eastward to the Mississippi, Alabama border, including Metropolitan New Orleans, Lake Pontchartrain, and Lake Marpass. A tropical watch has been issued from the Mississippi, Alabama border eastward to the Oculus Walton County line in Florida. A tropical watch has been issued from west of Morgan City to Intercoastal City, Louisiana. The governor of Nicaragua considers tropical storm warning for Nicaragua. A tropical warning in effect for Punta Castilla, Honduras, and the Honduras-Nicaragua border. Patero to Rio Lacotas, Mexico. A storm surge watch in effect for Mountain City, Louisiana, to the Alabama and Florida border, and northern western shores of Lake Pontchartrain. Hurricane watch in effect for Mountain City, Louisiana, to the Mississippi, Alabama border, Midtown, New Orleans, Lake Pontchartrain, and Luxembourg Pass, and Patero to Rio Lacotas, Mexico. A tropical watch in effect for Mississippi, Alabama border, the Alcodos of Walton County line, west of Morgan City into Coastal City, Louisiana. A tropical warning means that tropical conditions are expected somewhere in one area. A storm surge watch means that there will be a possibly large inundation from rising water moving inland from the coastline in the indicated location during the next 4 hours. A hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible in watch area. A tropical watch means that tropical conditions are possible in watch area, particularly within 40 hours. Interest elsewhere in hundreds of Bay Islands and western Cuba, the Yucatan Peninsula, and off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico should monitor the progress of Nate. And for storm information in the area, please monitor the progress issued by a local National Meteorological Service. At 11 p.m., the southern tropical name was located close to the coast of the eastern Honduras near latitude 15.8 to the north, longitude 4.7 in the west, and Nate is moving toward the northwest near 12 miles an hour. A turn toward the north-northwest is expected to and Nate accelerating along the head in Saturday. On forecast track, the center Nate will move offshore the eastern coast of Honduras during the next several hours, move across the northwestern Caribbean Sea on Friday, and reach the eastern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula Friday evening, and Nate will then move into the southern Gulf of Mexico Friday night and approach the northern Gulf Coast Saturday evening. Max sustained with an air of 40 miles an hour gusts. Strength is forecast during the next couple of days, and Nate is expected to become a hurricane by the time it reaches the central Gulf of Mexico. Tropical storm force winds exit opposite of 6 miles an hour, mainly in the northeast of the center. Estimated minimum pressure 1,000 millibars at 353 inches. Nate is expected to produce a fall and rain accumulation this weekend. 7 Honduras and western Nicaragua, 6 to 10 inches, maximum 15 inches, El Salvador, and northern to central Honduras, 3 to 5 inches, maximum 8 inches. Eastern Yucatan and western Cuba, 2 to 4 inches, maximum 8 inches. Eastern Belize and the Cayman Islands, 1 to 3 inches. And U.S. Central Gulf Coast states, 3 to 6 inches and maximum 12 inches. And every rainfall occur over a wide area, including all locations well away from the center along the Pacific coast of Central America. And rainfall across all of the areas may produce slight fresh floods and mudslides. Tropical conditions are expected with portions of the water area in Honduras in the next few hours. And hurricane conditions are possible with a hurricane watcher in Mexico by Friday evening. With tropical conditions expected by late Friday, the tropical conditions are possible within the waters along the U.S. Gulf Coast beginning Saturday evening. Hurricane conditions possible in the hurricane watcher Saturday night. Storm surge. The storm surge will raise relative levels by much as 1 to 3 feet above normal tide levels on the immediate coast and areas of long onshore winds and in the Yucatan Peninsula and adjacent islands. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves, and swells generated by the Nate will affect the land areas around the northwestern Caribbean during the next day or two. The swells are likely to cause life and certain conditions. Please consult with your local rep office. Okay, let's take a look at another tropical depression and a non-tropical area low pressure over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico located continues to produce disorderly showers and thunderstorms across the Florida Peninsula, western central Cuba, and the adjacent waters and upper level winds are not favorable for tropical cyclone formation, and the low is expected to weaken tonight and however the local heavy rainfall, some coastal flooding, and strong gusty winds, especially in squalls, are likely to continue over parts of the Florida Peninsula overnight. Formation transpired as low near 0%. Formation transpired is low near 0%. And looking at the radar and satellite loop, it shows line of clouds covering much of the southeastern portion of Massachusetts and Cape Nowns and all around and some Worcester County and much of Connecticut, and a line of rain showers stretching from western New London and Norwich, Connecticut, stretching down for southern Connecticut and down and around New York City vicinity from Yonkers down around Manhattan and up to northeastern New Jersey and south central to New York City from Newburgh down to Austin and western portion of Long Island, and some rain showers in the central portion of Long Island, some isolated heavy band of rain showers south of Brookhaven on Long Island in New York City, and rain showers and clouds stretching all the way down to southern New York State, including New York City vicinity and eastern Pennsylvania down to New Jersey, and stretching all the way far south as Maryland, Delaware, and Northern Virginia. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For overnight tonight, we're going to have some mostly clouds about 57 degrees, light northwest wind. For Friday, another summer-like day. But descending in the most clouds about 77 about 54 degrees. Calm wind becoming a westbound 6 miles in the afternoon, 6 miles an hour. For Saturday, but descends about 75 degrees. Calm wind becoming in southbound 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. For Saturday night, slight temperature after midnight. Pressure between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Otherwise, most skies about 62 degrees. South for about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Transpiration 20%. For Sunday, chance of showers with thunderstorms falls about 2 p.m. Most of the skies about 78 degrees and transpiration 30%. Saturday night, chance of showers pressure about otherwise. Most of the skies about 62 degrees and transpiration 40%. Columbus Day, showers likely before 7 a.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. Then showers likely after 10 a.m. Pressure before 10 a.m. Otherwise, clouds got about 72 degrees and transpiration 70%. Monday night, at chance of showers, clouds got about 63 degrees and transpiration 40%. Tuesday, chance of showers, mostly clouds about 74 about 59 degrees and transpiration 40%. For Wednesday, most partly sunny clouds about 70 about 48 degrees. And for Thursday, most of the sun's got about 63 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's fair 67. And Naughton, it's fair skies. We have a temperature of 63 degrees and humidity 94%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Sun up news on this early Friday morning, October 6th, 2017. I'm PJ. Have a good night with a good positive. And I'll see you tomorrow morning in the morning. I'll see you later this morning in the morning. Hope y'all have a good night. Start time now, 17 minutes after midnight on this early Friday morning. Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. This PJ was here. Good night with a good positive. And I'll see you later this morning. Hope you have a good night.